guys, it's Rel Klein and you're watching a making of movie idea on the spot where I pick randomly one genre, one place, and 3 items and I come up with a movie idea on the spot. Of course, I look dead today, my hair is bad, I got no sleep last night. So the usual. Okay, let's go into genres. I was like, what am I doing? I am so tired right now. Oh, I got 2. I picked up 2. Do I put them both back? How about this? I read them both and then whichever one I want to do, then I'll do it. Horror or action? Let's do an action horror. Because I feel like the only slash one I have in here is comedy / sci-fi. But I don't have any other. So it'd be cool if I do a horror / action. I mean, I feel like the horror movie, I think I had horror last time and it had a little action in it, so I feel like it could be a combination. So we're doing horror / action because for some reason I still can't get drama. So if I get the drama in the next 5 times, I'm going to go into the bag and make sure they're there because it should be in there twice and I'm just not getting it. We have it take place in Chicago. Ugh. I don't know why I just did that. I'm mixing it up real good. That one. I swear if it's lonely, because I see the first letter, so I threw an L. So I swear if it's lonely. Okay, we got pasta. What? Tarot. Ooh, interesting. I knew it. It's lonely. I don't understand. Why do I keep getting this one? It knows I'm lonely. Oh dear Lord Jesus. But lonely works for horror movies, so. Yeah, first before I'm going to talk about this, tarot. I'm someone who's getting really into I've been getting, I don't know how to describe it. I've been getting into the spiritual realm a little bit more because I didn't have that much to do this summer, so I started learning about it. So I've been learning a little bit tarot. There's so many cards, so I don't know what every card means, but I've been learning a lot about tarot, and then I've been learning a lot about palmistry and numerology, but it's hard because I watch a lot of videos and read a lot of things, and a lot of things are similar, but there's also nuances and different things. You know, it's hard. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So it's a horror / action movie taking place in Chicago. Pasta, tarot, and lonely. Okay, I was easily able to come with the idea. It is more horror than action. But, okay, well, this could work. So there's this tarot reader that when people come to her who are lonely, by themselves, she'll, reveal sometimes, she'll reveal that they're gonna die soon or something like that, and you know, people don't believe that. They're people only believe tarot people if they're oh my god, yeah, you're gonna meet the love of your life soon. They'll be oh my god, I believe that. But tarot people are oh yeah, someone close to you is gonna die soon. You're I don't believe you, because you only want to believe the positive things. But this tarot reader says these people, they're gonna die soon. And so then there's horror scenes. It's the first 5 minutes of Supernatural episode where someone dies in some supernatural way, maybe not a vampire, but you know, there could be a ghost or something. But there's actually ghosts, so it's unexpected. Maybe someone chokes on spaghetti, so pasta is there and chokes on spaghetti and everything, and then that sounded oh my god, wind chimes, so weird. Anyway, So yeah, so maybe we see like a couple, 2, 3 people at the beginning who die because of this. And then one day this man comes in and he gets his tarot reading, and he's like a retired veteran or something. Like is it just veteran or is it retired veteran? I don't know the terminology of someone who like was in the army but not anymore. Is it retired veteran or just veteran? I don't know. Anyway, he served. So she of course is like, you're gonna die soon. And so then like it's this thing where like all these obstacles happen, like the way these people die, like maybe one of them gets stuck in a, like at the beginning one of them, like I said with the pasta thing, one of them chokes, you know, and maybe another one like gets in an elevator by himself or herself, whatever, and then the elevator falls and that person dies. And it's like accidents. It's like accidents. That's what it is. So when this guy who served, he now is going to die. Like something like falls on him, but because he has, you know, good reflexes and has been through a lot, he knows how to like get out of the way from this thing falling on him so he doesn't die. And so that's kind of like the action. Like he starts realizing that these things like keep coming after him, and he's like running away, and like dumb things too. Maybe even like he's like somehow gets involved in a car chase from these like robbers trying to get away, and he's in the situation where you're like, oh my god, he's gonna get shot, but somehow he knows how to protect himself. And he like starts realizing it's connected to what this tarot says, that he's gonna die soon, and he keeps like getting into these like instances where like someone's gonna kill him. And okay, so maybe it's more action than horror. Well, the beginning is very horror, and like the fact that like these things keep happening to him, you're still, your heart is like, he's gonna die. And then so yeah, he goes back to the tarot reader, and the tarot reader obviously still like is surprised that he's alive and everything. And she's like, he's like trying to beg her to reverse it, and she's like, I can't reverse it, like it's in the cards, it's your life. And he says, do you do this to others? And she says yes. And so through his like investigation, investigating like the people who walked in by themselves and stuff, maybe there's like a camera outside the shop so you can see who went in by himself, in to the shop by themselves. He then finds those people, and he tries to protect their lives and try to stop them from dying. But it's like this thing where like he has to first, he's still protecting himself from not dying. And so at first maybe he does protect 1 or 2 people from dying, but eventually they all die because it's hard to protect yourself and someone else. And maybe they die in like very like horror, like deadly ways, like very scary. You think, I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's also a horror movie that I watched that I was like completely fine. I watched the first 2. So I think there might be a third. I don't know. And so yeah, very horror, like that kind of ways to die, and scary. And still nothing's working. Like even the ones that he is able to save at first, like he thinks he's good, and then something comes after him trying to kill him, so he's really confused. And then at the end he realizes the only thing he can do is kill this palm reader, and he kills the palm reader, and he thinks he's free. But of course in all horror movies it has to end on a scary note, so then it turns out in the end he thinks he's free. Maybe he's free for like a week or something, and then something scary happens and he almost dies, but we don't see he almost dies. We just first see a scary thing happen, and then it just ends before we can see if he lives or not. So that's a movie idea. I think I got into that more into detail than I do with some other ideas. So I think I was a little bit more specific with that, so that's good. I definitely feel like horror was really there, and hopefully action was really there. And I feel like in a way it might be a little bit comedical, but I think just like horror movies in general, when the people are just so dumb, like the killing scenes, I just think that's funny. So I think like not everyone will think it's funny. So don't just like start, if you use this idea, don't, you know, obviously if you're gonna use this idea, pay me. But if ever someone pays me for this idea or whatever, they're going, I would say don't like add jokes and stuff like I say with my comedy ideas. No, just focus on the horror and the action-y action and the intense level, and it gets us also a little bit of thriller, psychological, yeah. So I hope you guys like the idea, because I actually did like the idea. I was worried at first, but I think that's really interesting, and that's definitely something that I feel like has been looked at a little bit before. If like a palm reader or a tarot reader says you're going to die soon, like all that. Like I think there was a James Bond movie about a tarot reader who can like actually like was accurate, but then when she slept with James Bond, like she all of a sudden lost their ability to be accurate, which I think was a little bit sexist. And then also Broad City, the first episode of season 4, which I think is literally one of the greatest episodes of Broad City. A tarot reader was like, it was kind of like what could have happened when they met, and a tarot reader was like, you're gonna die today, and you're like, there's no way they're gonna die today because like we know the series. But then they actually do die that day, and it's kind of like, okay, you know, now I realize that the other way of life, it's hard to explain if you didn't see the episode. But anyway, I thought it was unique overall, and something that like has been a little explored but not explored enough, and very interesting. And yeah, I hope you guys, yeah, like I said, I hope you guys liked the idea. I liked it. Comment below other items you want me to add to my items list. Yeah, comment below if you like it. Comment below if you didn't like it, because you know I love honesty, so if you didn't like it, let me know. And also comment below if you have an idea for this movie title. Should be like Tarot Reader, The Fate, something like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna write one down in the caption because I'm not exactly sure, but maybe something along those lines. Yeah, so overall, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys, and bye.